That's it.
You have the right to an attorney. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you would like one. Would you like a lawyer? Okay, I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. I'm setting this for a revocation hearing that we're going to do right now. You're going to talk to the lawyer, and then you will come back in here and we will handle this. Any questions?
That's it.
All right. Go out in the hallway. He'll set you up, and we'll see you back in here in a few minutes as soon as you talk to the lawyer. Thank you.
Turns out there, I think that's good.
Yeah, do I have that? Did they sign the warrant
Oh,
yet?
no, never mind. They didn't bring it back.
It's on its way back down now, Judge.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I missed anything. Just give me 1 second. As soon as she gets that down here, I'll take it. Makunovich, Derek Allen Makunovich, 24T642916. Your name?
Derek Allen, Boniface.
All right. Same thing with you. I have a violation of probation. It's alleged you failed to complete your anger management program with 8-week follow-up. That's count 1. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Count 2, you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. Do you understand the charge?
No, this should be made up.
Well, they said, as of the date of the show cause, you had not paid your fines and costs as ordered.
They're paid.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
Yes.
As of the date of the show cause, you have not paid your fines and costs. That's the charge. Even if you paid it since then, that still doesn't negate the fact that you didn't pay them allegedly, according to probation, on or before the due date. Do you understand the charge?
Yes,
All right. If you plead guilty or if you're found guilty, you could be incarcerated for, let me see, you had prior violations, it appears. You've had 10 prior technical violations. Your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all the rights. We will not have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to give you one. Would you like a lawyer?
I got one.
Yep. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to set you up with a lawyer. And either way, you'll come back in front of me as soon as you're done out there, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Do we have Mr. Shemke coming back in?
Wait.
He's not in with Judge Hudson.
I just know it's actually, I'm sure we're good.
Not easy. Wendell Lee Maddox III. 26F245741 A, B, and C. Okay, so officer, all I'm asking you to do is, I don't know what you're telling me to do with the other two. You wrote up impeding and you have this.
I just gave you a sheet. So far, I don't know if you want.
Well, I mean, is he gonna plead to these other two?
Well, I'm willing to give the impeding on.
Right, so I would just say,
And
that if I would fill out one sheet, plead to impeding, dismiss, speed, plead the expired plate and no insurance. Is that what he's doing?
I'm gonna dismiss the insurance because he provided a valid insurance, but the plate he's still not renewed it, so.
Okay, so you, all right. So you want me to dismiss the no insurance? Yeah, see, I just need you to write these down.
Okay.
We're dismissing the insurance, he's pleading to impeding, I'm dismissing the speed, and then he's pleading to expired plate, right? Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right, yeah. To the charge expired plate, responsible or not responsible? To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, Your Honor.
All right, accept those pleas. I'm going to dismiss the no insurance. Accept the plea to expired plate, accept the plea to impeding, dismiss the speed, dismiss the no insurance. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes.
Okay, good enough. Thanks. All right, let me see what your record is like. All right, let me see here. How bad's your record? How bad's your record?
I don't think it's ever Ryan. Only thing he said something about it was accident in 2020.
Yeah. All right, good enough. On the expired plate, 135. On the impeding, 160.
Right.
295, you can go down the hall and pay that, and you're all set. Good luck.
Your Honor, could I pay half of that this week and half next week?
Can you pay the 160 on the impeding today?
Yeah, I can pay that.
You pay that one now, and I'll give you until April the 6th to pay on the expired plate.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay?
Have a good one.
You too. Thank you. Where is Mr. Shemke?
Still to get back to the point, well, we can call over our cities.
Edward Guest. Edward Joseph Guest, 26W841457. Defendant failed to appear. Fault judgment is entered. I'm gonna be agitated if he's not in front of Judge Hess. I'm not gonna keep these guys waiting any longer. Samuel Lee Hill. 25W727451. You in front of Judge Hessen? Then tell him to get his tail in here.
Hi, Your Honor.
It's ridiculous. Your name?
Samuel Lee Hill.
You charged with failure to attend and complete the 1 day on the court work program, failed to attend and complete the domestic violence program with 12-week follow-up, and failure to pay fines and costs as ordered, and failure to refrain from violating a law. Some trespass, prostitution charge. Those are the 4 charges. If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty of any one of those, your 7694A status could be revoked. The conviction could enter, and you'd be subject to a 93-day jail term. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I do have something to say.
Wait a minute. Slow down. Slow down. Just slow down. You understand all 4 charges, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to give you one at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm ringing a not guilty plea for you. And then you can explain everything to the lawyer, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? So you go out in the home, you explain everything to them, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Shemke, where were you?
I had a walk-in arraignment for Judge Hessen.
Okay.
Interviews.
Good enough. Eric Allen Bracken, 2670554. Everybody's name here, please.
Good morning, Mark.
Captain Corporal Sean.
Mr. Brackman, your name?
Eric Brackman.
Detective Shapaniak, your name.
Detective Corporal Sean Chapaniak, Trent Police Department.
All right, so we have those charges that I enunciated. Judge Hessen signed the complaint and warrant now for purposes of arraignment.
Wait for more reading my client's stance view.
Okay, I'm going to advise you of your rights, sir. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything. If you say something in or out of court, whether orally or in writing, it can be used against you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You got to go a lot louder than that. I can't pick up nods of the head.
Yes.
Well, that was loud. All right. You have the right to be represented by your lawyer today and at all subsequent court proceedings. Also, if you ever choose to submit the question with law enforcement officials, you do have the right to be represented by your lawyer at that questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I'm not boring you, am I?
No.
Okay. You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days. You have the right to a preliminary exam within 7 days thereafter. At the probable cause conference, your lawyer will discuss this case with the prosecutor. At the preliminary exam, the people have to show as to each count that that crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime. If they prove that, you'll be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, probable cause conference will be March 31. March 31 at 9:15. You'll be in front of Judge Hess. Preliminary exam will be April the 7th at 11 a.m. You'll be in front of Judge Hess. Now, I want to hear a little bit. I don't know what happened here at all. I didn't do the signing on record. Detective, can you just tell me a little bit about what happened?
The gist of it, this was Sergeant Driscoll's case. Essentially, it's an ex girlfriend of the defendant here. There was some ongoing comments made to and from about that person, according to what she provided with us, as far as her new boyfriend, his work, emails, text messages, things of that nature. Threatening in nature.
Yeah, but it looks like he was threatening a witness.
The witness would have been the new boyfriend.
And
From the
what kind of
previous
threats
case.
were lodged against the new boyfriend?
And he has a current case out of Huron Township for an assault and strangulation case. I believe it was in reference to that particular case out of Huron Township.
Wait, so you mean Mr. Brackman is threatening the new boyfriend from testifying
Oh.
against him in Huron?
Of the victim, that's what I understand.
I'll
Your
listen.
Honor, in this circumstance, my client's 51 years old. Their serious concern is right now he is homeless. I don't have an address to provide the court. I'd ask that whatever sort of bond is set puts him in a position he can at least start accruing credit for time.
So he doesn't live, you don't live on Carlisle Road in New Boston?
No.
Does he work?
Not right now, Judge. He was gainfully employed last back in 2024, but due to some unfortunate circumstance, he is not secured employment.
He's got multiple warrants. He's been printed, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
$75,000, 10%. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to have any contact with either Renee Fulmar or Scott Lamb. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, communicate with them, or have anybody else do any of those things for you or on your behalf. No contact with prosecution witnesses. You're not to enter or go near 2059 King Road in the city of Trenton. You're not to purchase, but was there alcohol involved in this, detective?
Your Honor, I'm not sure if there was any alcohol involved in this case.
I'm not going to order no alcohol if we can't verify that there was, or drugs. No firearms, no dangerous weapons. You do have to obtain a tether. You're not to be within 2 miles of the victims, their residence or place of employment, and you're not to be released until fitted with a GPS tether. 7,500 you'll have to post, and they'll have to fix you with the GPS tether, okay? We'll see you on the we'll see you on the 31st. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
What unfolded in that courtroom went far beyond a routine arraignment. A man walked in facing a stack of serious felony charges: witness intimidation, aggravated stalking, and malicious use of telecommunications. And as the detective began explaining the facts, the full picture came into focus live in front of the judge. This was not just a case about threatening messages to an ex-girlfriend's new partner. According to the detective, the defendant had an active assault and strangulation case pending in another jurisdiction, and the alleged threats were directed at the very person expected to testify against him in that case. The judge made the connection out loud, in real time, on the record, and the weight of that moment was impossible to miss. Then came another layer. The defense attorney disclosed that the defendant had no fixed address. He was homeless, no residence to report to the court, no employment, and yet the conduct alleged here involved coordinated harassment through text, emails, and targeted communications over a sustained period. The judge responded with a GPS tether requirement before release, a $7,500 bond, a 2-mile exclusion zone from the named victims, and strict no-contact conditions covering every form of communication. This case is a reminder that criminal cases rarely exist in isolation. Choices made in one case, who you contact, what you say, who you try to silence, can become the foundation of an entirely separate and more serious prosecution. The court system is not always slow to connect those dots. Sometimes a judge does it in real time, right in front of you. Justice, as this hearing showed, has a way of catching up. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns, because justice never gets old.